everybody, it's Nick Chino here with you from Y108 After Dark. You can catch me weeknights between 6:30 and midnight, Monday to Friday on Y108 at 107.9 FM at y108.ca. You can catch me online at y108.ca/Nick and vigilantedetective.com. And welcome to my list of the top 10 awesome rock bands that you can believe in. A couple of weeks ago on my radio show, I was posting about how, for the first time ever in music history, rock music is not the most dominant music format. Hip-hop is actually the most dominant format in 2018, and that's fine with me. I love hip-hop, but what kind of surprised me about it is I was saying that, there's no shortage of great rock music in 2018. Rock is by no means dead, but a lot of the people that I was talking about it online with on Facebook and Twitter at Y108 Rocks, at The Walking Nick, we're saying that, Nick, you know what, over the last couple of decades, there's been no bands that we can invest in. You know, back in the day, you had classic rock bands like AC/DC and Led Zeppelin, and then in the 90s, you had, Foo Fighters and Nirvana and Oasis and Radiohead and the Chili Peppers and bands like that. And I know, a lot of the newer bands aren't like those older bands, but I still think there's a lot of great rock bands out there if you just look a little bit harder. There are so many awesome rock bands out there. There's just a lot of rock bands in general, but if you look at a little bit harder, I think you can find some really, really awesome rock bands. So I want to kind of distill it down to a top 10 list. You can check out the full list right now at y108.ca/Nick and vigilantedetective.com. So in addition to what I do here, I kind of list some key tracks that you can check out, as well as some videos of some songs that I really like from these bands as a way for you to kind of discover the music on your own. So without further ado, let's do this. Let's do the top 10 awesome rock bands that you can believe in. In at number 10, we have California rockers Rival Sons. This is the band that I interviewed on Y108 a couple of years ago, and it still stands as one of my favorite interviews that I've ever done. These guys have everything. If you're a fan of classic rock like Led Zeppelin and AC/DC, these guys are right up your alley. They do a little bit of that classic rock sounds while still being modern, and I really, really like them. I think they're a great band. They've released a whole bunch of records, so there's some music that you can invest in and check out, and their singer, Jay Buchanan, is one of the best vocalists out there right now. So they got the vocals, they got the riffs, they got everything you need. They got lots of music out there, so I definitely think these guys are worth checking out. In at number 10 of the awesome rock bands that you can believe in is Rival Sons. In at number 9, we have Canadian rockers Seewe, another band that I've talked to here at Y108. They came in late in 2017 to talk about their new album, Vacation, which is a beast. It's an amazing album. It shows that pop punk is alive and well in 2018. If you're a fan of bands like Blink-182 and New Found Glory, these guys should make you very happy. They have super catchy songs. They got amazing riffs. They kind of have like a double vocal attack with two singers that do some really, really cool things. And they're a hardworking band as well. They're always on the road. They're always doing shows, and they deserve a lot of success. They deserve to be heard. Their new album, Vacation, made like number 2 on my best albums of 2017, and I absolutely love these guys. Definitely worth checking out. In at number 9, we have Seewe. In at number 8, we have the first UK band that I'm going to put on this list. It's kind of a trend throughout the list. I love UK rock bands. And at number 8 is Nothing But Thieves, a band that is kind of getting bigger and bigger over in their native UK, but aren't getting a lot of notoriety over here in North America. But these guys are amazing. They released 2 studio albums so far, and their lead singer Connor Mason is one of the best singers out there right now. He kind of sounds like a new kind of Jeff Buckley. He has an amazing voice. They do everything from ballads to heavy rock songs and everything in between. They're very dynamic. They have a lot of different styles, and they're a great band. Super catchy songs, and I wish these guys would be heard more over here in North America. Hopefully they will over the next little while. So in at number 8 on the awesome rock bands that you can believe in is Nothing But Thieves. In at number 7, we have another UK rock band in Catfish and the Bottlemen. These guys have 2 studio albums available so far, and they kind of follow in the lineage of kind of just great straight-ahead British rock bands like Oasis and Arctic Monkeys. They kind of have that working class kind of attitude, and they write really, really catchy songs that you can party and drink to. They're a great drinking band. A lot of the subject matter and lyrics on their albums have to do with drinking, and the music just goes along great with that, with songs like Seven and Twice and Soundcheck and Oxygen from their latest album. I love these guys. Again, another band that deserves more recognition around the world, not just in their native UK, but these guys are fantastic. And number 7 is Catfish and the Bottlemen. Into number 6, we have a UK band that has broken through to North American audiences, and that would be Royal Blood, just the kings of riffs right now in 2018. If you love Black Sabbath, if you love Led Zeppelin, if you love kind of riff-driven heavy rock, Royal Blood is where it's at. They have 2 records under their belt, and they just rock so hard. They're a 2-piece. They're able to make a huge rock sound with just 2 people, and their new album is just dripping with heavy riffs and sexy lyrics and melodies and that kind of thing. And like I said, unlike a lot of UK bands that are on this list, Royal Blood have broken through in North America by opening up for Queens of the Stone Age, and rightfully so. These guys are fantastic and definitely worth checking out and definitely worth believing in. And number 6 is Royal Blood. And at number 5, we have California stoner rockers Waves. I've been listening to these guys for a couple of years. They just got everything that I like in rock music. Fuzzed out riffs. They got pounding drums. They got their own soundtrack, their own radio station in Grand Theft Auto 5, which is Vinewood Boulevard Radio. And it's kind of like Beach Boys mixed with noise rock. And they released a lot of albums. They got a lot of music under their belt, a lot for you to discover. And again, they're a hardworking band as well. They tour all over the place. They have their own record label, and they definitely deserve your patronage as a listener. I absolutely love these guys. They rock so hard. And at number 5 of the rock bands that you can believe in is Waves. And at number 4, we have another UK rock band, and that is Don Broco. I've only recently discovered these guys over the last little while, and I am floored by Don Broco. They're huge over in the UK. They're starting to play bigger and bigger venues, but they're not really well known over here in Canada, which is such a shame because these guys have so many great songs. I've been kind of going through and discovering their entire catalog. Their Automatic record is fantastic. It's kind of got a sleek rock sound, but the songs that are coming off their upcoming record, Technology, which is coming out on February the 2nd, are just like next level awesome. It just sounds kind of like what rock should sound like in 2018. Got amazing melodies. They got some hints of metal and funk and soul in there as well, and I just can't stop listening to these guys right now. I hope they get more notoriety in 2018, and I think they will with this Technology record. T-shirt song, Come Out to LA, Money, Power, Fame, Stay Ignorant. So many great songs. I'm so glad I discovered these guys. And number 4 of the rock bands that you can believe in 2018 is Don Broco. And at number 4, we have another California rock band in Best Coast. Now, I love just kind of positive, upbeat, sunny California rock, and Best Coast delivers that in spades. Made up of the duo of Bethany Cosentino and Bob Bruno. These two are just unstoppable when it comes to pop songwriting. The 2015 record California Nights is a powerhouse of a record. It's got those great melodies from Bethany. It's got those super catchy guitar riffs from Bob, but it's also got some pounding drums, some great bass. It really drives, and they're an amazing band to listen to on sunny days in the winter, like it is now, or in the summer. Again, another hard-working band that I absolutely love. I think they got a new record coming out a little bit later on this year, and you know what? Bethany and Bob and Best Coast will make you happy. Love these guys. And at number 3 of the rock bands that you can believe in is Best Coast. And at number 2, we have another California rock band. We have Haim, made up of the 3 Haim sisters, Elena, Danielle, and Esty. My girlfriend Melissa is responsible for getting me into Haim, and I'm so glad that she did, because their 2017 album, Something to Tell You, is one of the best records that I've heard in a decade. If you're saying, Nick, there's no music that's come out that's been great over the last decade, that's just a lie, because Haim, Something to Tell You is awesome. And it's not heavy rock like a lot of the other rock bands on this list. It's more in the vein of bands like Fleetwood Mac and Tom Petty, that great California rock. But these girls are amazing. They're the real deal. They play all their own instruments. When you go see them live, they put on such an energetic and awesome live show. And Danielle Haim, who's the lead guitar player of Haim, is one of the best guitar players out there right now. She just knows how to rip a solo. So awesome. And I love these girls so much. In at number 2 of the awesome rock bands that you can believe in, it's Haim. And in at number 1 of the awesome rock bands that you can believe in, we have Biffy Clyro. Now, I know that Biffy is not a new band. They've been around for a long time, almost 20 years. They put out their first record in 2001. But over the last 10 years, since the release of Puzzle, Biffy have really kind of gone to the next level as a UK arena rock band, and like a lot of rock bands on this list. When they play in the UK, they play to huge crowds. They play stadiums and arenas. They are absolutely massive. But when they play here in Canada, they play club shows, which I guess is to my benefit because I've seen them in some really awesome venues. I've seen them 4 times, once opening up for Muse and the other 3 times playing in really small venues, and they're just so amazing. When it comes to the future of rock, I think of Biffy because their songwriting is amazing. They rock hard. They're dynamic. They're kind of like the Foo Fighters in the way that they can perform any kind of rock song. They can do ballads. They can do metal songs. They can do everything in between. They're very dynamic, and they're just amazing. Simon and James and Ben of Biffy Clyro are the future of music, and their last couple of records, Ellipsis, Opposites, Only Revolutions, are incredible. They're prolific. They have lots of B-sides, a lot of music that you can dig into and sink your teeth into, and I will scream from the rooftops forevermore that Biffy Clyro are one of the best rock bands, if not the best rock band on the planet, and they deserve to be heard everywhere. I would play them on my radio show forever if I could, and I love these guys so much. So in number 1 of the top rock bands that you can believe in is Biffy effing Clyro. All right, everybody, that is my list of the 10 awesome rock bands that you can believe in 2018. Let me know which bands you believe in 2018, which bands that you're really buzzing about. Let me know if there's some bands that I missed on here that you think deserve recognition. So let me know that in the comments, and be sure to like and share and subscribe to this video. I really appreciate you guys watching and for supporting awesome rock music. You can check me out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at The Walking Nick, and online at y108.ca/Nick and vigilantedetective.com. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll see you again in the next video. This is Chino, out.